Hello, 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 and we have Mike Oldfield news, Tubular Bells news, because it is the 50th year of Tubular Bells. Yeah, 1973, 2023. Where did that go? So, there's a lot to unpack. Because there's no big box set or anything like that. Instead, they're going for just a traditional re-release of the album. But with that comes some news. The press release for the album is quite interesting, and I'm going to start with that first before we go into the main crux of the matter. Again, I'm just going to read what it says. Just skip some of it because you don't need to know it. It's the last paragraph we're going to concentrate on. Here we go. Let's get it all in the screen so we can read it together. Mike Oldfield retired from releasing music in 2018 after giving up touring many years previously. In the months after his last album, Return to Omadorn in 2017, Oldfield toyed with going the whole way in making a fourth and final instalment of Tubular Bells in time for its 50th anniversary. Work began in earnest, and Mike felt he'd finally cracked the secret of being able to successfully return to and rework the opening motif. A fascinating 8-minute taster was sent to his A&R team, and then nothing. Mike decided continuing. 5 years later, this final paragraph of the Tubular Bells story has been released as part of this 50th anniversary celebration. So that's it. That's all you're getting, is 8 minutes of an aborted Tubular Bells 4. I heard there was rumblings that he'd actually completed it. It was done, it was in the can. So yeah, it's disappointing, even though I would have moaned bitterly about it. It's sad that he's stopped. Now again, I don't like talking about it, but in previous live streams I've noted how the reissue campaign stopped around that time too, around 2017. Because we had it ended with the Killing Field soundtrack, so we never had Islands or Amarok, or those later period albums being given the deluxe treatment. And again, very disappointing in the case of Amarok, because there's rumoured to have been a 5.1 surround sound mix completed. So I'm hoping that one day that reissue campaign will kick back to life again, but with this news, I don't think so, because, when there's that kind of crashing out, you tend to think of like health issues, because musicians don't just give up on projects. It just feels like everything has stopped, and I hate to to go there, but I've gone there now. That's what I think personally. And that's why we're only getting this, because again, there's been the celebration tour that's gone on, and he's never appeared at any of those to not even wave at the fans. There's nothing. There's no interviews. There's no him talking about it. This is somebody who's withdrawn completely. So one must assume that that's all, folks. So yeah, let's have a look at what you can spend your shekels on. What we have is, again, there is an official shop where you can get numbers of bundles. The heart of this is there's a double vinyl release, and there's also a single CD release, and you can get these in various configurations, with or without t-shirts. I quite like the blue t-shirt, and you can also get a Tubular Bells Bellscape print, which sounds like fun. So, yeah, that's what the vinyl looks like if you're interested, and that's the print. So that gives you an idea of what that looks like. And I think if we've got the CD on its own, here we go. We also have the CD there. right? So there are some other bits added to it. There's also In Dolce Jubilo from London 2012. There's also on the vinyl. There's the Tubular X theme that he did for the X-Files. You've got the 8 minutes of Tubular Bells 4 intro and Tubular Beats, Mike Oldfield and York remix. That's on the CD version there. So there you go. And if you like all things surround sound, well, if you go to the SDE shop, that's Super Deluxe Edition. If you follow those guys, follow that fellow, they've brought out it's one of those high fidelity pure audio releases. There you go. And that comes with Dolby Atmos 5.1 and quad mixes, as the label says. That's the only place you can get that. You can only get it from there. So yeah, you get the 2023 David Coston Dolby Atmos mix of Tubular Bells, the 2009 Mike Oldfield 5.1 surround mix, the 1975 quad mix, the Tubular Bells intro edit, the David Coston Dolby Atmos mix, Tubular Bells 2023 David Coston stereo mix, Tubular Bells 1973 original mix, Tubular Bells intro edit, and Tubular Bells 4 intro on that. And there are a number of packages that you can get there, with the album or with the CD, or alone. So, there's lots of stuff to be got there. So what's that, as it were? Is there anything else on the vinyl? Let me see what the vinyl said. Yeah, on the vinyl you get Tubular X, which is a piece that he recorded for the X-Files album. The original Mike Oldfield single. Mike remix collaboration with York. And the Tubular Bells in Dolce Jubilo from the 2012 Olympic Games. And the Tubular Bells 4 intro, which they say may well be the last thing ever recorded by Mike Oldfield. We'll just look at the vinyl again while we can. So yeah, so there you go. Oh crikey, when's it being released? I haven't said the date, have I? 26th of May. So crikey, we're sliding into April, so it's a month and a bit away. So there you go. That fell on us, but yeah, there's no glorious box set to go with it. Again, in this instance, it's a shame. Normally, because it is the 50th anniversary, I thought he might have, reissued that box set he did. Crikey, when was it? 2008, 2009. Reissued that with some extras, with this, and they could have redid that, but no, we're not getting that. We're just getting this rather. Again, it's a bit bitty. Again, if you want it all, you kind of got to get all the formats. Funny enough, the vinyl in this instance is the most complete, because there's stuff missing out on the CD, and there's stuff missing out on that surround sound disc as well. So, in this instance, if you want all the extras, it's the vinyl you're going to have to pick up, which is a lot of people aren't going to do. There isn't even a double CD edition, so it's a little bit of a strange one, but yeah. Yes, because this is the track listing for the CD. You're missing Tubular Bells X there off of that one. So there you go. That's the thing. What do you think? I mean, again, the real shocker is that Mike Oldfield has stopped making music. That's the real shocker, and it's a real shame. And again, this is a bit of a lackluster celebration, I must admit. It's not exactly, another half speed remaster we did that not that long ago with a previous vinyl edition that came out. We seem to be doing it again. So yeah, I'm kind of, it's like, if you thought the Pink Floyd 50th edition was bad, this is even worse, really, because they could have brought all those elements together and created something, but we didn't. So yeah, that's it. Just a bit disappointed. Do you know the only thing that excited me is the T-shirt. Yeah, I think this is the best thing ever. I really like that. That excites me. So I'm getting that and the vinyl and the surround sound, and yeah, I'm blowing loads of money on an album I already own many times over already, because I'm a sad individual. But hey, it gives me some reason to make videos on this stupid YouTube channel. So there we go. Thank you for watching. My name's been Darren Locke. I've been talking about the Tubular Bells 50th anniversary reissue campaign, if you can call it that. Like I said, I'd be very interested to hear what you've got to say and how they could have made it better in the comments box below. See, that's what the YouTubers do. It's very professional, that. And that's it. Thank you for watching. There's only one more thing left to say. By now you should know what that is, and that is prog on. Yeah, let's do prog on. Prog on!